G'day all, and welcome back to Murder Valley. I've recently received an Auto World order that I put in from the US. I finally found someone who was able to ship for a reasonable price, but unfortunately the postage came exceptionally slow. I think it took well and truly over a month. But anyway, it's finally here, and this is what I've purchased. I could only get 5 different coloured Ford Escorts. I did want 6 from a 6 lane, but anyway. And then I've got a couple of these Skylines, and then a couple of little Datsuns, 620 Utes. I reckon they're pretty cool. And I picked up these 4 gears. They were jobbing these sets out. They were cheap as. I originally just went on just to pick up some chassis because you just can't get stuff like that in Australia. And I did want some unpainted ones of these bodies, but to buy these Ford Escort bodies in an unpainted version, I have to buy a pack of 4 bodies. So that means to get 6 bodies, I've got to buy 24. But I seem to be only able to buy them from the Auto World shop, and the Auto World shop has horrendous postage. And yeah, it cost me multiples of hundreds of dollars just to get unpainted ones. So this was a better option. But anyway, I am going to pause the video here. I'm going to cut these out of the packets because I'm going to drive these, and let's have a closer look at them. Okay, here we go, all unboxed. Actually, you know what I'll do before I go any further? I'm going to go and get the original AFX Escort so we can compare it. Okay, here's an original AFX one. How similar are they? Yeah, I was looking at these the other day through the packet. The AFX one has a line up the centre of the B pillar, and this one does not. Look, they're pretty close. Obviously this one's old and it's not as good as when it was new, but I reckon these look cool. My favourite liveries are definitely these two. I reckon they look great. Interesting, that one has black instead of chrome on the bumpers, etc. Oh, so does this one. And this one's got chrome. But yeah, alright. So let's move these aside. Now, I was chasing 4-gear chassis, and these ones had chrome tyres, and these were on special, and these are like the cheapest way that I could buy an Auto World chassis and get them shipped here. So not really into drag cars. Don't hate them, but just don't have a drag strip. And then the little Datsuns. So here we go. I've got an original AFX one here as a comparison. Oops. Ah, see, they're different. So the lines in the bodywork in the back aren't as pronounced. The lines in the side aren't as pronounced. The front grill's quite different. It doesn't have the little spotlights. It's definitely a different casting. And this body's got the original kick up at the back of the door, because the original 620 had that, and this one it's just straight. But look, it's pretty similar. Going around the track you wouldn't know they're any different, but they are different. But yeah, and then it seemed that most of the stuff I was interested in was on special, because I don't know whether just the Americans aren't quite so interested in this sort of stuff because it's not muscle car type stuff, or why is that body? It's a bit close to the rear wheel arch, isn't it? They both are. But yeah, anyway, let's compare these, because I've got a Johnny Lightning Skyline as well. And I don't like the wheels on these ones, but it's the same chassis. Obviously, all these chassis, the Xtractions are the Ultra G with the extra magnet. I prefer driving them like this without the extra magnet, but hey, if you've got it there, you can take it out or leave it in. I don't know, is that the same casting or not? I know the tail lights in the Johnny Lightning are dead bang on, and these ones are a little bit off. That's just a stick of the GDR badge in there. Yeah, anyway. These should make some good little drivers around the track. So, one of the things I've noticed about Auto Worlds that I'm getting of late, these pickup shoes are very, very thin, and they wear like I think they're made of a softer material, so I highly recommend putting a Magna Traction style shoe on it. I bought some from Viper. They're a much better pickup shoe. Don't have any right now in front of on my workbench because they're all inside at my track. But yeah. So there you go. Has anyone got any suggestions where I can buy other Escort bodies like that? So I can get a couple more that I don't have there. I suppose worst case scenario, I'll just drive. I've got another couple. I've got another couple of these. I just don't want to trash them. This one's already got the ends of the roll cage removed, so I don't really want to run vintage stuff. These I don't care about, they're cheap. But yeah, there you go. I might pack up in here and go inside to where my track is and put all the new ones on the track and see how they run out of the track. Like on the track, that might be useful to add. Okay. I actually just started on the track just before. I ran this one round. Ran straight on the dyno, ran brilliant, but struggling to get a good lap. If I power it on too hard, the front just lifts out. So a little bit of tuning, alright? But this one wouldn't run at all. Now, one of the motor brushes is sitting in it a bit low. Now this part here is bent. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lift that, bend that so it sits up higher, and then reassemble it. See what that does. They're plastic tweezers if you're wondering. I don't stick to the magnets. Put the center gear back in. Oh, that sounds like the motor brushes are making connection now. Runner. That was the problem. Oh. Go open. Alright, so we've got a time, 5.1 seconds. Now, will any of the other ones go faster? 9 seconds. I bumped the start. Alright, to 4.935. I'll have to reset that. Oh, this one's a bit loose in the rear. Yep, this one's too loose in the rear to get a good timing. I'm guessing. Oh, the tyres need a clean up or something. Alright, let's try the auto, black and white auto world version. Nope. Alright, 5 seconds. Now, straight out of the packet, let me just turn a little light on here. Right. So you can see, trying to get that so it's not too bright here. Alright, let's see if I can light this up. Right. So the pickup shoe wear is at the front only. So what I'd do is I'd bend the back of the pickup shoes, but look, I'm just going to run them all to start and see whether the Castrol's still winning. And as a matter of fact, let's just put it back on and get another time. 4.6. Let's blitz the other cars. Right, what have we got? So this one I didn't drive on camera. Ooh. Love to know what's wrong with this. There's nothing obvious just from looking at it just yet as to what it's. But it's definitely not running as well as the others. I can't even get a lap. Alright, let's go with one of the Datsun Utes. Just hold fastest lap. Oh, there we go. The Datsun's the leader at the moment. How about this one? .7 out of that one. That's not bad. How about one of the GDRs? Nope. How about the other one? Now the reason I wanted to run these is because for a long time now I've been reading comments about how that people say that Auto World cars don't run out of the packet. Now, I have had that issue, but it's very easily fixed. two magnets compared to the one, it really slowed the car down. So, what my findings here are, is that all but, what did I buy? Nine chassis, all but one ran out of the packet. I mean, every single car, it doesn't matter what brand you buy, every single car will benefit from a little bit of tuning. But what I'm going to do, let's see if I can make this one go a bit better. So I'm just making it so it utilises the back of the pickup shoe here. Still not using the back of the pickup shoe at all. Trying to do this on camera, but trying to do it so I can adjust it as well. Another thing is, oh, the body's crooked now. So, what other things could I do to make them better? I wonder if I can fix the worst one. There's the problem. I'll try and put my light on. Okay. That front left wheel is out of round, so it's bent axle most likely. Can you see that in the... So that's what the malfunction is, and that's why it's tossing the car out. Yeah, I can feel it now, but is it tyre or is it rim? It's actually a bent axle. That's better. So what I'm doing is just moving it around until the low spot is there, and then pushing the finger again against it to try and straighten it. The one problem with these, well, a problem with these chassis is they've got very, very soft axles. And this is not the first Xtraction I've found a bent axle in. Yeah, I can't. I'm going to have to pull the pin out. I'll pull the wheels off and then straighten it. I'll do that and come back. Okay. So I've gone and got my Dremel. Hooked up the axle in the Dremel with the bent end facing out. And I've got a pair of smooth jaw pliers, like hobby pliers. And very, very gently, I'm just working backwards and forwards until the wobble's out. And that literally felt like it did. It felt like it was that soft, it went really easy. Don't do it with the, don't do it using the rim holding it, because you'll end up blowing the hole in the rim out. isn't burning it out, getting it too hot. Yeah, which side? Front axle hole. Oh. Where did that spring go? There. Yeah, there's a bloke who glues those in. I reckon he's a clever bloke, but I'm going to need a press for this. I'm going to hit pause, get this back together, I'll get it ready for running. Okay, so I've fully assembled it. Will it drive? And then the next question is, will it drive better than it did? I was going to say, I powered it up the main straight with no issue at all. It's still not better. Another thing I like to do to these to make them handle better is to lessen the amount of pressure on the pickups, because that has a tendency to make them jump out easily. So what I do is I put a knife right in the back of the pickup shoe and just lightly bend that up, and what that does is it changes the shape of the pickup shoe to give the spring more room to move, thus lightening the amount of pickup shoe tension. Yeah, still bouncing going up that straight, so no, this will do. So flipping the chassis over backwards. So what I'm doing is moving in a diagonal motion, so essentially moving in this plane, like along with it, but when I'm doing this tyre, I'm putting a little bit of weight on this side and dragging up. When I'm doing this side, I'm putting a little bit of weight on there to push the tyres on. And what that does is it helps knock the outer round out of the tyre a little bit. Alright, that drove heaps better. Didn't take much. Getting better. But, so the point of this video really is, one, do Autoworld cars drive out of the packet? And number two, if they do need anything fixed to get them running, if they don't run, how much work do they need? So the majority of them ran pretty well. Obviously some ran better than others. You're going to get that with any brand. AFX cars, for example, there's a fair bit of variance in them, but this is a couple of small pointers of things to look at and what to look for to get these cars going, because come on, how cool do they look? The detail in them. Let's turn that light on so we can see. Hey, how cool do they look? I reckon they look unreal. Anyway, they're my two favourites. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope for those who aren't sure on how to get Autoworlds running right, I hope that helped. That's only basic tips, but it's a good start. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't, and go back through my old video catalogue, because there's plenty of stuff there, and I like to teach stuff to those who don't know, and let's everyone improve the hobby and make it better for everyone getting involved. Alright, thanks for watching. Okay, I couldn't leave it where it was. So I've got the black and white Ford Escort, and I kept driving it around a little bit. Now the time I've got to beat is a 4.5781, which is the time that I had before, but not with this chassis. That was with the Datsun Ute, I think it was. So my aim is now, this one wasn't running real well. So what I've done is I couldn't get the front to stay in very well, so I've taken the rubber tyres off and I put a set of my foam tyres on the front. And that's making it sit much better in the track. I've also lubricated the car, put some Tom drops on the streamer hole at the bottom. So that's a 4.7543 time. So what I'm going to do, I'm taking the back tyres off now, and I've got some fresh foam tyres that I've made, so straight out of the packet. Will it make an improvement, or will it make it worse? Is this a bit of a Mythbusters video or something? I don't know, because a lot of people keep telling me that foam tyres have less traction. Here we go. Just want to make sure I get them fitted properly. Now these tyres I make to fit the Xtraction, the Magna Traction and the AFX non-mag, because they're all, alright, no bouncing. So this is straight out of the packet. Does help if you fit the body properly though. Right. Will it do better or will it do worse? You might notice it's a little bit quieter. Might be time to clean the back tyre. Down to 5.1.
Driver 1 best lap.
Ruined it. I've knocked off I've gone through the lap timer again for the second time. Alright, let's clean the back tyre. Like prep them up. I recommend this for new ones. So RP7, it's like WD-40. Just a bit of a squirt. So just a bit of a stage up like they do at the drags. All I'll do now. Carried away with the RP7 there, put a bit much on. Having a shocker.
Driver 1 best lap.
Body's crooked. 5-second flat. So it's around about the same time, down 4.9. So that matched the time I got with the rubber tyre. Another 4.9. The pressure of driving on camera. Body's crooked again. Second laps, so just keep pulling one after the other. .93. Might as well advertise the world I can't drive. Alright, so things you can do with foam tyres you can't do with rubber. And pop the guide pin out. It's the blade. Pop it on the dyno. So things you can do with foam tyres you can't do with rubber. If the back rims are out of round or spinning out of true, and so are the axles, so do the rubber tyres. But foam tyres you can actually lightly sand. You can lightly sand the tyre and change the shape of it. That's good, isn't it? Forgot to put the guide pin in. Fun fact, last time I did this, I bent the axle and had to straighten it again. There we go, now it's on. Now it's on. Can't drive.
Driver 1 base lap.
4.7. Don't adjust to the 4.7, it's 4.79, but 4.7 nonetheless. Alright, I'm going to pause the camera and I'm going to keep tuning. Okay, so I lightened up the pickup shoe springs yet again, just a little bit further because it was still a little bit floaty in the front. I've adjusted the pickup shoes so they actually get proper wear, the full length of the pad, and just run it a couple of laps. Now, just off camera, I just pulled a 4.6 with it, but it's getting more consistent. Basically, as soon as I lightened up the pickup shoe tension on the front, I was consistently getting 4.8. So I can be more aggressive with the way it drives. It's more planted in the front. There's another 4.8. 4.7. The fact that I'm not coming out as much will tell you that it's more planted because it's easier to drive now. This is actually quite enjoyable. Another 4.7. Yeah, quite enjoyable to drive like this. So, to all the auto world haters out there, I challenge you to give them another go and just spend a little bit of time on them, just tweaking the little things, and I guarantee you will bring rewards. Maybe not out of every single one, but you can make them better. Little tweaks, and then just pay attention as you're going, and just having a lap timer just makes life so much better. And for another comparison, this is the Motor Valley Time Attack track. This is a standard track that I'm trying to get people from around the world to copy so that they can compare their lap times to mine. We're into our 3rd month, so just so everybody knows, this is an Auto World Xtraction, the one with the extra magnet. Can't think what it's called. And I'm running on 14 volts on the track. So if you've got one of these and you've built one of these tracks up, my fastest lap time with an Xtraction, which I haven't even finished working on, is a 4.578. Have a go at racing me. Tell me your better times. See what you can get that's better than me. I'm up for the challenge. I love it. All right. Thanks for watching.